So before that, good morning for everyone watch the video. And my name is Bintang Ardoyo, and thank you for everyone who will watch this video. And today I will tell you about the reflection about human traffic. Okay, let's begin. Okay, this is my the first last question reflection about human trafficking, which people thinking that human trafficking is the one of the common cases in Indonesia. Maybe you will hear about the something news about this case, which it's increased a lot. And I read some of the news, and one of them is the tax which the teacher gave me, and then I read it, and then I write it into my self reflection about it. And as I said before, human trafficking is the one of the trading illegality by trading human with consent of other according to the agreement without the permission of the government and the bond of the apparatus. So maybe the human trafficking, as I said before, is the common thing in Indonesia, which maybe people thinking about, well, Indonesia is safe. There is no human trafficking, no porn, something, because we live happier. But unfortunately, because the case are so much, I don't think it's really safe. But it doesn't mean you live in Indonesia itself. So it's just only the point of view of me about the human trafficking, which is spread in Indonesia, and it's one of the case. And then a, and then a few report I heard from the some news in many information that human trafficking is still spread in Indonesia, and these cases are increased, which from time to time, internet is the one of the best technology that in Indonesia has used. But human trafficking now not just only offline and illegality, but online too, which there is several links that they can access to you doing human trafficking. And then, well, how about my opinion about these cases? Well, for me, it's not really surprise for me because it's hardly already been in from years to years. Like I said before, because let's think about human trafficking in logicality. And a few years ago, maybe trafficking is not really popular because it's still safe, and then some links are not spotted by the police or the government itself. But now, because the technology is really increased a lot, so it can be spotted. Some link can be hacked because the police and the government found it, and then the last thing, still, it it's not decreased, which the government found it, and then the police is found that cases, but it's not decreased a lot, but it's increasing. That's surprise, but well, it's not really surprise for me because it's people in Indonesia seems like keep still doing that from time to time. Like you get rest and then you be free again, and then you'll do it again. So that's a surprise. And then, well, this might be useful for me for the teacher, as case has been no many cases itself. So they might be useful as the candidate of the teacher, because as the teacher should explain about in this case the student reminded, and it's not good as the human who educate well. So this is logicality. You have a step of education from kindergarten, and then elementary school, and then junior high school, and then senior high school, and then university student, and then you work as the adult. But imagine that you already smart people in your school, but you're doing this. Is that any making sense? For the teacher, that's embarrassing. And for the worker in the future, that's embarrassing too, because it will be right in the SKCK, surat keterangan catatan kepolisian, which you will be really hard to find that job because the SKCK are killing you. So as the teacher should tell the student about these cases because it's important to their the future, and then to remind them it's not good to make them stop the future in the few years ahead. So this case still happen until now with some factor from the friends. Yes, from the friends, you know that your friends sometimes are good, but sometimes really bad, like a drug, like like you consume a drug. That's for the example. And then from the educate from the your parents. Well, maybe your parents are working hard, earn some money for your education payment, but you didn't use it well. So maybe you maybe your parent give you money and then you're not using for your food or maybe something. Maybe you just only buy something not important like quota and then use it for the doing this. Well, it can be. And then the last thing is the people around you because maybe you didn't know the people itself, but sometimes when they ask you and they prefer with you and then they give this link, who knows? It will be it will be a fact for us. And then this case actually should be solved by it giving the explanation and give opinion and could be give them education well of it to make them ready to not doing trafficking. Okay, so it is almost same like the previous like I explained, but little bit different. The difference is we just not only tell them, oh, this is bad, this is good, this is well, maybe I don't recommend it, but we just give the opinion, the reason why we didn't allow the student to doing human trafficking, even in internet itself, because it really bit little bit disappointing. Not for your will you will regret it, of course, and then your parent will be disappointed in you, and then the school which you are graduate will be got warm and even forced close because of this that case. It could be more than that. That's why I don't know. It will be my opinion about that. And then talking about the human trafficking in Indonesia because, well, we know Indonesia is one of the country which a lot people, same as America, same as India, and then same as the Chinese, which is a million people. So about the job tasking and the job for their career in the future is really little bit harder from time to time. So the money is for it is because the money. People will be need money for something like, okay, I want to buy a car, but you can't afford it, and then you're doing this, and then you will get some million rupiahs, and you will be buy a car in few days. You can imagine it, and then easiest the job to get because it's talking about the link. It's same like you promotion food in the online shop like Shopee or maybe something online shop. So this is the easiest way to get the job, but it's negative thing. And then because the limit of the education from the teacher to the student. Okay, this is one of the most interesting. When you listen to the teacher, what will you say about teacher? Maybe you can say, this teacher is boring. Yeah, I hear that before. I have heard that several times. I hear that, I have that, and then this and those, and many reason. So the student will be get easier get bored for the teacher, and then maybe it's not just maybe the teacher is really just only say nothing, and then you will doing that. So that's the limit of education itself, and then even you just only study until you get bored about this education. We learn so much about this, but It didn't make sense for a get a job you you learn about the science or the social or maybe a nation like PPKN or something, but it didn't use for your career, so they will carry away. So, so it seems like that. So well, as we as the teacher can only do it, let each student give the opinion, share the problem about in this case. Like, okay, let's talk about human trafficking. Do you know what's human trafficking? Oh yes, I do. Okay, let you okay give your opinion about this. Oh yeah, this is bad and this and those, and then you will explain about to them a lot, and then learn a lot about this that student to make sure the student will be caught the bright in the future, and then get the various job and a good job for them, and then not really involved to the human trafficking. So that's why this one is the most important thing you can do. Okay, that's it. My name is Bindani Indahardoyo, and my name is 2019 and 00 2031, and then I'm one of the assistant volunteer, and then this is my video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you like, thumbs up, and then please comment below what do you think about my video, and if you there is something not that about this video, please comment. I'm really waiting about it. Thank you very much for watching video. I hope you see you in the next time. Ciao.